Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop my next one. We're going to get straight into this Fani Willis D.A. hot mess. Apparently, some audio has leaked of a whistleblower coming to her for a private meeting and spilling some tea that was going on with funding misappropriation, in which she kind of held a neutral ground on the situation, then turned around and fired this whistleblower about 56 days later, and the person accused of the whistleblowing walked this woman out the office. You cannot make this up. There are also receipts that I just found online showing a detailed list of the trips and vacations that Fani Willis took with the person pictured here, Nathan Wade, whom is going through a messy divorce with his longtime wife. So, yes, there is a lot to get into, and I'm telling you guys, when I come back with my commentary, I hate to say it, I'm just going to have to do a little dragging tonight because, this whole situation really is going out a little bit sad. Now, and the evidence is pretty, irrefutable per se. I'm going to show you guys first a couple of screenshots that has been making their way around social media. First of all, this is a notice of motion hearing. This has to do with everything going on with Fani Willis at this point. And these are literally screenshots of when, and this is highlighted, Wade and Fani took these trips. And I mentioned to you guys that you can try to justify these trips when it has to do with conferences. If you watch my previous video, when it has to do with conferences, when it has to do with maybe even picking up a defendant. They were literally, cruising. Who is going to have a little cruise receipt for a conference or going to go pick up a person on the run? I'm just saying, if you look at these, look at that Royal Caribbean, you know, thousands of dollars were spent. And again, like I said, this is a complete mess. I can't believe this. We're about to get into this audio. I'm gonna come back with my commentary.
Sentence. What is the sentence theme? Once I told him about his, respectfully and in an email, about his lack of leadership and the fact that he wanted to do things with grants that were impossible. And I kept telling him, like, we can't do that, and questioning stuff. He would take me off projects, tell people I wasn't doing what I was supposed to because I questioned him. Because I understood, I helped write that grant. I knew what was in that grant. He told everybody in front of Crystal, Deontay, everybody, we're going to get MacBooks, we're going to do that, we're going to get swag, we're going to use it for travel. I said, you cannot do that. It's a very, very specific grant. Took me off. I questioned Junior D.A. There's kids in there from out of the county, all this. Took me off Junior D.A. I did not want to do it. He made it look as if I wasn't doing what I needed to do because I questioned him. Because I knew for a fact Mr. Cuffy respectfully did not know what he was doing, period. So I respect that is your assessment. It was clear to me that you and Mr. Cuffy were not getting along. And I'm not saying that your assessment is wrong. I want you to really listen to the words I'm saying. Cuffy, and this is my personal opinion, to one woman to another, is dangerous to your administration. He tells people, when I reached out to you, he told me, oh, you think your word is safe? And exactly when you reached out to Miss Willis, she called me and told me, she tell me everything. So once you reach out to her, she's gonna reach up back out to me. So I didn't even go to HR because he put Dexter's name on my PDP, and I didn't even feel safe going to anybody.
Can I tell you something? I have 3 supervisors that have failed in this building. What's interesting to me, because I'm in a learning curve too, they each pretend to have a relationship with me that they do not have. I guess that's an intimidation tactic. I'm sorry that you felt that way, but you, Dexter certainly don't have no relationship with Michael Cuffey. You were safe to go those places.
Alright, so you guys just saw those receipts, and again, a lot of this is literally pouring out onto the internet right now. I'm going to get into this article and tell me what you guys think below. So this article is courtesy of abcnews.com. Fulton County DA Fani Willis and Nathan Wade, one of her top prosecutors in the Georgia election interference case against former President Trump and 18 others, have been subpoenaed to testify at an upcoming evidentiary hearing set to examine allegations that they were involved in an improper relationship while investigating the former president, according to the new lawsuit filed in Georgia. The claim is that Willis and Wade had been subpoenaed to testify was contained in a copy of the lawsuit that was filed by attorney for one of the Trump's co-defendants in the election case, accusing the Fulton County District Attorney's Office of intentionally withholding information. The lawsuit accuses the office of stonewalling the attorney, Ashley Merchant, in her efforts to obtain records from the office through public information request. In the statement to ABC News, a spokesman for the DA's office said they had not yet been served the lawsuit and said, "We provided her with all the materials she requested and is entitled to." In a letter to Merchant on Friday, the DA's office pushed back on her allegations that they failed to meet their obligations, writing, "Disagree with your disingenuous implication." The issuing of the subpoenas could set up a high-stakes battle for both Willis and Wade, who have remained virtually silent on the issue but may now have to testify under oath during the televised hearing on February 15th as Trump and other co-defendants seek to use the allegations to have the two removed from the case and the indictment thrown out. And again, these are just some of the receipts that are floating online. This is a mess. First, we got an audio of her having this discussion with a whistleblower who was later not only fired but walked out by the person that was allegedly she was accusing of mishandling money in her office. Now we got these receipts floating from this Bebe vacation in the Caribbean and Napa Valley, amongst other places. Um, my my take on this is a hot mess. It's going to be very hard for her to salvage herself and be taken serious after this, after working so hard to climb into this position to be a county DA and being linked to such a high profile case, to have so much tea spilling on you. Um, Honestly, this is just going to be a mess. A mess. And I mean, it's just going to be a mess. You cannot be trying to prosecute a case of this caliber with having all of these like little receipts leaking and being involved in a divorce hearing and then being allegations of impropriety in the office and being alleged, to be a honey bun of somebody that's going through the divorce. I mean, this is too much. Be it you're innocent or guilty of the crimes, it's just that in the court of the public, people are already finding you guilty. And the crazy part is you didn't work your way up to this position. And, I hate to say it, but I mean, you have to recuse yourself. Now, the audio leak was only about 2.5, 3 minutes. I'm sure that there's more that's probably going to be leaking online. Again, I'm going to keep following this like I have been. Like, share, subscribe. Till next time. Bye, guys. Enjoy your day. Be safe.